We begin this Friday morning from the Junior National Swim Competition in Columbus, Ohio. And to say Carmel's Drew Keebler is off to a good start would be the understatement of the year. Keebler has already shattered national records in the 200 and 500 free by more than a second. And according to published statistics, Keebler beat his personal bests by 2 seconds. With only one senior on the varsity roster, the Lady Greyhounds were expected to struggle. But on the basketball court, the Hounds have defied expectations. The Lady Greyhounds will be on the road this weekend and throughout next, beginning with a Friday night primetime tip-off at Warren versus the rival Lady Warriors. For the MIC Network, I'm JD Arland. We're out here on a very chilly afternoon here at Carmel Stadium, where the Carmel Greyhounds are getting ready to kick on Friday night versus the Center Grove Trojans. The 9-4 Hounds are looking for improvement after they lost to Center Grove 19-6 earlier this season. The Carmel Greyhounds football team is confident that they have a chance in this fight, and we got a chance to sit down with a few of them. Let's take a look.
That's all the time we have for you today, Greyhounds. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of the CHTV Morning Announcements.
From all of us here at CHTV, have a fantastic day, stay classy, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Alongside JD Arland, I'm Meg Chapman signing off. Please stay tuned to catch the latest episode of Music in the Library. Good morning, Carmel High School, and thank you for tuning in to this edition of the CHTV Morning Announcements. I'm Meg Chapman alongside my good friend JD Arland, bringing you today's show.
Meg, let me just tell you, I am looking forward to fall break. A 4-day week seems to be much needed around the halls here at CHS.
And luckily, JD, seniors will also have a short week next week due to fall break and the PSAT.
On today's show, Kyle Schultz and Jackson Urey will give us an inside look at senior night for the football team. Lily Cedardahl will give us a report on the use of Canvas at CHS. And Ronnie Hecht will be giving us a story on the art of yo-yoing.
But before we start off today's show,
the following is scheduled for tomorrow, November 16th.
Fishing Club will meet after school in H127.
Speech Team will meet in E149 after school.
The Carmel Marching Greyhounds took home a national championship at the Bands of America Grand Nationals competition. CHTV's Justin Park took a look inside marching band before their championship run. Let's take a look. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lawrence Township. Thank you for joining us for this broadcast of CHTV Sports and our coverage of the 2016 Greyhound football. My name is JD Arland alongside Kyle Schultz out here tonight for our first on-camera pregame show of the season. And your 2-2, 9-ranked Carmel Greyhounds are taking on the Wildcats here at Lawrence North. Kyle, the fans are, I believe, arriving to the stadium. We are here a little early. The lights are getting ready to go. The players certainly warming up, so they're ready to go. What can we expect for this match? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the CHTV Sport Report. I'm JD Arland alongside Ethan Fleischer here on the field at the 44th Annual IHSAA State Championship as your Carmel Greyhounds take on the Center Grove Trojans. Ethan, it's a big game to say the least. What do you think our fans can expect?
Center Grove sideline.
Well, this is a highly disciplined football team. They're almost comparable to Alabama football in the high school level. They're disciplined, they're keeping their head in the game, and obviously star performances from running backs Titus McCoy and Russ Yeast. But we also saw a great effort from the special teams. This team is ready for action, they're furious, and they're ready for a good second half. I honestly think it could go both ways. Ethan, just to wrap up this very quick, very brief halftime report, do you have a score prediction or an outcome for the second half?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's certainly been a key to this Greyhounds team, and he was a key when he was back in Atlanta. I think it was Greater Atlanta Christian was his high school, and it's not one you hear about a lot, but I watched the Hoop mixtape just like everyone else that heard he was coming to our school. I watched the huddle. I noticed that he averaged 16.7 points a game and 9.2 rebounds, and that is something that shows he's a team player. Garrett Covington really, like you said, knows what he's doing with the ball, but he's also got the ability to drive, and that's something that we need on our teams.
I'm JD Arland, and welcome to the CHTV Special Report. Right now, we're here live at the Runway for Riley charity fundraiser, which is a fashion show benefiting the Caroline Sims Cancer Endowment Research Foundation. This event is put on by the Carmel High School Cabinet and is its second year of operation. Jake, we've got a lot of people out here that it really means something for them to model. What's your reason? Why did you want to be a model for this event?
It seemed like the perfect town, the idealistic example of the American dream. And in the house of Carmel High School senior Chauncey Quillian, the story seemed no different. She was the second child of Phil and Janine Quillian, who ran a successful housing development company that serviced the city. She seemed to have it all, a wealthy scholar athlete playing 3 varsity sports for the newly expanding Carmel High School. It looks like the perfect life from the outside, but in this case, there's more than meets the eye. There was something about Chauncey that just didn't add up, and in the final days of her senior year, Chauncey released the shocking story that could never be forgotten.